Hello everybody. So today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about double integrals. So now I will show you how to answer. First, we need to graph about this one. About y equals to s squared, the graph should be like this. And y equals to negative s squared plus 1, the graph should be like this. Now, we need to find the intersection in here and here. So, this one we have s squared equals to negative s squared plus 1. So, I will put this one go to the left. So, we have s squared plus s squared, you got about 2s squared. Later that we divide both sides by number 2. And now we need to find the solution of this one. And we will have about s equals to the square root of number 2 over 2. And s equals to negative of the square root of number 2 over 2. So for this one, that's about the square root of number 2 over 2. This one is about negative of the square root of number 2 over 2. After we find these intersections, now we know that we need to concentrate about this region in here. So we see that y between s squared and negative s squared plus 1. So for this one, that's about upper. This is about lower. The upper, that's about this one. The lower, that's about this one. So we have the bounds of y in here. So y between upper and lower. So the lower we need to write first. That's about this one, s squared. And the upper, that's about negative s squared plus 1. About the s, we see that s between negative of the square root of number 2 over 2 with the square root of number 2 over 2. So that should be in here. So the function I will put in here. Now, the integration of the square root of y of dy in here, we will have about the square root of y, that's about y to the power of 1 over 2. So if we do this integration, we have y to the power of 1 over 2 plus 1 over 1 over 2 plus 1. And then we put the bounds s squared and negative s squared plus 1. And then we put about the s in here. So this one we put in here and this one we put in here. Now I need to find this integration first. We know that I need to consider about this one. So I will put about f of s equals to this one. Now, if I put the negative s go in here, we will have about negative s in here, but this one is about power 2. This is about even power, so you got about positive s squared. So that means we have negative of f of s. That means this one is about odd function. So because the bounds is about the symmetric, so that means this one, when we do this integration, you will have about 0 in here. So the value of this one equal to number 0. Now we need to consider about this one. So when we look on s squared to the power of 3 over 2, this one we simplify, that's about s to the power of 3. So s to the power of 3 with s in here, you will have about negative s to the power of 4. 3 over 2 we put in here into 2 over 3, and we have the integration, the square root of number 2 over 2 with the negative, and the square root of number 2 over 2, and we put about the s, the integration of this one, we have s to the power of 5 over 5, and we put the bounds from negative of the square root of number 2 over 2 and the square root of number 2 over 2. We calculate about this one. So we have negative number 1 over 15 with the square root of number 2, and this is the final answer. This is the end. Thank you for watching. Here is about the full answer of the question in here.